Hey Franklin Academy, I'm Grace Baldwin.
And I'm Promise York, and you're watching the High School Experience.
I heard DECA had some event in Orlando a couple weeks ago.
Yes, ICDC. Let's go to Nate Gagner for the whole story.
This year, members of the Franklin Academy DECA team competed in the International Career Development Conference, or ICDC, where over 18,000 high school students, advisors, businesspersons, and alumni gathered to compete in multiple DECA-related competitions.
This year we had 22,000 students in Orlando from all over the world, Pakistan, China, Canada, basically anywhere you can think of.
I even talked to some Canadians and like Italians, and so getting to just meet all these different cultures, like combining at one spot, was really cool.
This year, two members from the DECA team, Amanda Pulley and Danny Webb, competed in the Written Events Business Growth Plan and Financial Literacy Promotion. Even though Amanda did not place in her competition, she was the first female in Franklin Academy to attend ICDC, while Danny placed second overall in the world for his Business Growth Plan's presentation.
This year there's 22,000 attendees, and out of that, 156 students won awards like these. That's about 0.7%. 22,000 of the best business students in the world competed, and the 0.7% of that got this.
We only took 2 students this year. We had many more qualifying, but the 2 that we took, I mean, they gave it their all. They really put everything they could into their projects. Any student that goes to ICDC for DECA, they want them. It's not like the traditional application process where you're begging to get in. They're literally begging for you to apply.
Even the smaller things can still win. For example, with our project, we didn't go as big as some other schools. Actually try at States because it's a really fun time. And if you're not going to try at States, then you're not going to be able to go. You're not going to qualify.
I'm the director of written events here at the school for this past year, and I hope that someone takes up the reins after I leave, because written events are honestly the best way to prepare for a DECA competition, because with those role plays you don't know what you're getting, you're rolling the dice. I learned that trophies are meaningless and that awards at the end of the day come down to very menial things. The director of Ontario, which was the province running the event, actually pulled me aside out of all the students and said, listen, we read your report, we read everything, and we want to make sure that you know that at the end of the day, the decision they make, depending on if you're first, second, or third place or don't place at all, comes down to spelling errors and really stupid stuff.
It's crazy how finals are right around the corner.
I know, right? Well, here's Julia and Ula for some helpful tips on how to help you with finals.
I'm so nervous about finals. We don't have anything like that in Poland.
Well, have you started studying yet?
I don't know how.
Well, it's a good thing that we interviewed a few people to figure out how they're going to study for finals.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of nervous just because, like, we've never had big finals before, like, in middle school and stuff. To study, I'll probably, like, just use, like, packets and stuff that, like, my teachers probably give me and, like, look back over, like, old notes and stuff that I've taken.
I think finals are really important because it gives teachers an idea of whether or not you truly learned the content and didn't just regurgitate it for each homework, quiz, or test throughout the year, but it really shows that culmination of understanding some curriculum. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think they should give it maybe an 11. But no, I think if you have prepared throughout the school year and kept all of your notes handy, you've done well on quizzes and tests, then you shouldn't be too stressed because it means that you understood it on assessment day and not just on homework. I think that considering it's 25% of semester 2, then you really need to be giving this some time. Don't wait until the last minute. Cramming is not going to be sufficient studying. You really need to think about giving it several days out, maybe even 2 weeks out, start thinking about organizing your notes now, organizing all your quizzes and tests so that you can start looking over and finding what are you missing, which things do you not know. My biggest tip is be organized. If you're not organized, it's really hard to figure out what you need to understand. And then any practice that you can do for particularly math, obviously, is going to be really, really helpful. And then always try to study with a friend. Try to quiz each other. Try to say, maybe explain it in a different way to me. And that'll really help you.
No, I can't say I'm nervous about finals because I did the hard work. I got exempt from all my finals, had A's all semester, no more than 4 days missed. So can't say I'm nervous, but I have been in the past, so. Definitely studying with a group of people who are in the same class is really, really helpful because being able to see it from different perspectives and like organize your stuff together is really helpful. That's what I've always done the past 3 years when I've had to take finals.
So Ula, did you learn anything about what those people had to say about getting ready for finals?
Yeah, actually, I think that now I'm ready to study for finals of my own.
That's great. Well, I hope that you guys also learn more about how these people are getting ready for their finals.
Thanks for watching. Back to the news desk.
Promise you really missed out on the senior trip.
I know, I wish I could have gone.
Here's Alec to recap that weekend.
If you didn't already know, the seniors had their senior trip a few weeks ago. We interviewed a few seniors to get an inside look. My favorite part of the senior trip was definitely the high ropes course and the bus ride, just because everyone who flamed the short bus was just hating because it was actually the funnest part of the whole thing. My favorite part about the high ropes course was that there was 4 different levels, and each level that you went to, it got higher and higher. Unfortunately, because of my stupid disease, I had to stop after the 3rd high ropes course because they told me I was looking a little pale. My favorite part of Universal was definitely the clubs. We danced the night away, as they would say. If I could go again, I mean, yeah, the experience was fun for like hanging out with my friends, but if you want to ride roller coasters, nah.
I think the senior trip was very fun because I was on the short bus and we got to lay down in the back, and then the high ropes course was fun. And Universal was fun, but it was also really packed, so we didn't get to ride everything, but the rides we did get to ride were fun. My favorite ride at Universal was the Mummy, because I didn't get to ride the Hulk or any of the big ones, unfortunately. If I could go again, yes, I would.
looks like you had a blast. Thanks for watching. Back to the news desk.
Do you have any idea what the ESC club is?
I think it has something to do with engineering, but I'm not sure. Let's go to Shahan Raymond for more.
Hey FA, have you ever wanted to pursue an engineering career? Well, there's a new club called ESC. We're here to find out more.
I wanted to start the Engineering Solutions Club because I feel like there's a lack of engineering-related activity here at Franklin Academy. It's a way for people like me to really enjoy and further their skills in engineering and also get a look at what it's going to be like in the real-life field. A couple goals I hope to achieve is, one is to be able to have a team of iPad technicians that will be trained by Mr. York. This will be used next year in helping the freshmen to be able to adjust and use their iPads most effectively in their upcoming year. The second goal I hope to achieve is to make this not just a 1 year or a 2 year club, but to actually keep it going for future engineers and to be able to make a new legacy. I've already contacted some companies and they're willing to provide projects and actually tours of their engineering facilities, so that's pretty exciting.
Engineering Solutions Club is all about like learning about technology and engineering and applying that directly somehow, whether it's here in school or out in the community somewhere. We've had a couple meetings. It won't start in earnest until next year, but we're just trying to get people thinking about ideas and projects that we could do. But yes, so far it's been extremely student-led. I haven't really had to do a whole lot. I'm just there as very much a supporting role.
If you have any questions about the club, you can either email me or Miss York or just find either one of us and we'll tell you about the club.
Hope you found a little bit more about ESC. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks for watching the High School Experience. I'm Promise York.
And I'm Grace Waldwin.
Signing off.